Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome to Earthbound. As I'll skip that. We'll just delete the practice file. And after playing Undertale, which if you didn't watch that LP, I highly recommend you watch it. It was a blast to play through. I played through it blind, and it was very emotional and just a really great time. So check it out. But since I just completed Undertale, and a few of you told me that Toby Fox, the creator, was a huge fan of Earthbound, made some hacks for Earthbound, some mods for Earthbound. He was such a huge fan of it and drew some inspiration for some of the things he did in Undertale. I figured, well, what's a better next LP to do than Earthbound, which is a great RPG. I really enjoyed this game. So let's get started. What style of windows do you prefer? There are different flavors here. I don't want to start off on a negative note because there's so much about this game that I like, but I don't like the opening that I just showed you because it sets a more serious tone for a game that in general is kind of silly. You'll see how the game is. Now, the game does have a serious tone of what we're going to be trying to do, but there's a lot of funny things in the game as well. The different flavors are, as you can see, just the style of window. I'm just going to go plain because I think it's the easiest on the eyes for all of you. Please name him. Well, this is a young version of me. Now, I can't put Cendril, so I'm just going to put Sin. Now, the don't care option is just to name the... It'll just give you random names. Of course, the first name, if you know this character at all, is Ness. And this is the name that's gone by in, you know, Super Smash Brothers and everything like that. It's Ness. And I really like Ness. There's also Alec, Roger, Will, Brian, Tyler, Lane, and your name if you want to put it in, which I'm going to. Ness here, if sometimes, because it'll feel weird if I call the character my name. It'll be like I'm talking in third person. But so if you hear me say Ness, I'm talking about the protagonist. Ness is a silent protagonist. He doesn't talk, which is the reason I'm going to name him me, and I'm going to try to add in some more dialogue just to spice things up and make this LP even more fun. Name her, too. Now, if you did watch Undertale, you know I named the character Paula. I didn't know if it was male or female, and it's supposed to be ambiguous like that. The reason I chose Paula is because it reminded me of Earthbound, and that is her default name. There's also Nancy, Sky, Paige, Marie, Holly, Jane, and that's it. I'm going to go with Paula. Name your friend. Your friend's default name is, and again, you can put in whatever name you want. I believe there's... Yeah, you can have up to 5. Oops. And if you backspace all the way, it will send you back a screen. So there's that as well. Your friend's default name is Jeff. There's also Dan, Henry, Isaac, Ralph, Sean, Rob, and that's it. So I'm going to go Jeff. I'm just going to use the default. Name another friend who just warps in. Your friend's default name is Pooh. Yep, that's right. Your friend's default name is Pooh. There's also Kaito, Kai, Omar, Ramin, Aziz, Lado, and that's it. I'm going to go with Kai, just because it'll be weird to say Pooh all the time. But, like your other friends, it has 5. You can name them whatever you want. I'm just going to go with Kai, because that's what I did as a kid. Name your pet. Your pet's default name is King. There's also Peach, Sparky, Rex, Baby, Rover, Misty. I'm gonna go with Sparky because I like that name. Favorite homemade food. Now, I would put in chicken because I love chicken, but chicken doesn't fit. It has 6 spaces for food. Of course, chicken is 7. There's steak, pie, pasta, cake, eggs, bread, salmon, and that's it. You can put in whatever you want. I'm just gonna go with the default of steak because I also love steak. What's your favorite thing? I know it seems like a minor deal here, but it's actually kind of cool what happens with it. There's rockin', which is the default. Hammer, love, gifts, slime, gaming, boxing, and that's it. Now, normally I would go with gaming because I love gaming. I'm a Let's Player. But I'm going to go with the other thing that I really love. And that's dragons. Now, of course, I can't put the S, so just dragon. With all of that, you have set up the game. So you need to name the 4 characters. You can go with the defaults or put in your own. You need to name your pet, your favorite food, and what you think the coolest thing is. And when you're sure, press yep. And we can get started on our journey. The year is 1990X. I don't know how old NES is actually supposed to be. Onett, a small town in Eagle Land. But obviously, you know, he's a kid. So we'll make this 1996 because it's X. My house, Zen's house. We'll make it 1996. That would make me 10 in real life. And I loved doing that with video games as a kid. Pretending I was the main character and I was going on this adventure. So I'm hoping to tap into that as well with this Let's Play. If you've never played Earthbound, you're in for quite the treat, in my opinion. It's a lot of fun. If you have played Earthbound, as we go through the game, feel free to share your experiences as well, because this is an older game, so it's probably from a lot of your childhoods, like it is mine. This is a game from my childhood. And let me know, like, the things that you put for characters and favorite foods. Did you put in your name as the main character? That way it felt like you were the one going on this journey. I know I always did. Well, there was a huge crash. This is our sister's room. Hey, bro. Did the sound wake you up? Were you freaked out? A little bit. This is a present. Presents are like your treasure chest in this game. There is a cracked bat inside. Now, I already know about this. You'll be told to grab the cracked bat in a little bit. This is actually a weapon. It gives us 4 more offense. So we'll do that. You have 4 equipment slots: weapon, body, arms, and other. All we have is the cracked bat. In this menu, you can talk to characters. You can check, which is what the option you use to get items from, like, the presents and stuff like that. Equip, which you just saw me do. Goods, which is your item list. Each character can only hold so many items. We start off with an ATM card. I'll go over that later. And we have the cracked bat. Yes, your equipment is going to take up 4 of your, I believe it's 12 slots? 12 or 14, something like that. So you do have limited inventory space. And status goes over your stats. enough of that. Now, something to go over controls. That's the A button, pulls up this menu. B will show your money and your HP and PP. If you press the L button, it will actually do the check or talk to command for you. That way you don't have to go into the menu and then click it. It's a very handy shortcut. What was that noise? Sin, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? And now you want to go check it out? Oh, okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I asked you not to. At least change out of your jammies before you go. Now, if you don't talk to your mom there, you can actually walk outside in your pajamas. But I like changing into the clothes. Besides humans, dogs also sleep at night. Why aren't you asleep? Well, why don't we go outside and see what's going on? There are some people out here you can talk to. I want to return home, but the road is closed. People are taking this meteorite situation too seriously. I don't know, a meteorite could be pretty dangerous. Did you hear the big bang? I think a meteorite landed nearby. I want to be the first to see it, okay? I'm gonna try to be the first to get there. Well, you're not gonna do that by just standing and walking in place, buddy. A few things about Earthbound. Don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home, pronto. No, I want to see the meteorite. This game is on the Wii Virtual Console. Meteorite has landed, the sharks are running wild in town, you kids are wandering around, and I'm hungry. I hate my job! It's dangerous to go to the hilltop. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? Nope! Protagonist privilege. It is on the Wii and Wii U Virtual Console, so you can pick it up. I think it's $10. I have it, and so that's not how I'm playing this, however. I can't record my way through the TV. So this is emulated. I just wanted to say I do own the game. And this is the SNES version that I'm emulating. Hey you, don't you know what time it is? Yeah, it's really late. Inside this present here is a bread roll. Now, you might not want to take it. You'll see why here in a little bit. You might want to not take it right now. Hey, Sin, hiya, buddy. Meteorite fell down and went boom. It's a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. Also wanted to tell you, oops, I almost told you about my, by the way, Sin, did you check my billboard? Wrote the message myself. It's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? Sure. Treasure Hunter, this is Liar Exaggerates house. Get it? Exaggerates. That's the kind of jokes and stuff you can expect in Earthbound. I like them. That meteorite looks different than usual. Strange and marvelous. As well as mysterious. Woo. Then there's this person. Hey, Sin. Don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops' officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow, I, Pokey, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. Nice timing, Sin. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? No. You're not friends. But aren't you neighbors? Yes. Come on, help me out here. I can't. There's nothing else you can do here. We may have to talk to this officer to clear out, get out of my way, clear out, get out of my way, clear out, get out of my way, clear out, outweigh out, of way out, get my, my mistake. I mean, get out of my way. Fine. I'll just leave and go home. Which is actually what you have to do next, is just leave and go home. Now, there is no dash button or anything like that. Just think of a game that... When did the first one come out? This game's before it, but you have to think of it like Pokemon. You can't run or anything. So just walk back home. Welcome home, Sen. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. Later that night, who is knocking, shaving a haircut on the door? Don't do that. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. I already grabbed the bat. My land! Who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it? Now, I would have liked to have had my mother actually do the voice for that, but she's not into talking to the microphone or anything like that at all. I just think it would have been really interesting. Oh, it's you. Hey, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed... Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite suddenly left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know the sharks. They're the local ruffians, and they're really going wild. Suddenly, I noticed Picky was gone. I blamed the cops. Certainly wasn't my fault at all. If my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? Yeah, I get it. You get some funny dialogue if you say no. I guess I should show that. This is a but thou must situation anyway, as you'll see. If you refuse me, I'll say something that'll cut you like a knife. Oh, really? No, I really don't want to help you. Good night. Okay, I won't say anything to hurt you. Yeah, please come with me. And that's it. The dialogue will just go over and over again, as you can see. So, yes, I'll help. Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? Yeah, sure. I know that the dog is unreliable, but you should take Sparky along. Cracked bat in Tracy's room could help out at a time like this. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. Very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it! But I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. Yeah, I probably should do that. Alright, now's a good idea to pick up the cracked bat. That way you have a weapon. Make sure you have it equipped. I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck on your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here's a cookie. Thanks, sis. Also, leave anything you don't need with me. You want me to hang on to something? Not right now. Your sister, whose name is Tracy, also acts as your storage, basically. She will take goods that you don't want or need to carry anymore. Now, when we go over an item, there's use, give, drop, help. Give, it obviously gives it to another character. Use, uses it. Drop, drops it on the ground. It's gone forever. You're basically trashing it. And help will give you some more information about the item. Cookie. When eaten, you recover about 6 HP. The bread roll, you recover about 30 HP. Cracked bat. I can equip this weapon. There you go. Oh, and the ATM card. You know, you shouldn't leave home without... It even works overseas! Alright, you got the front, now follow at a safe distance. Let's get going. Pokey joins you. And we'll take the dog. Guess I have no choice. Let's go. And Sparky joins. Alright. Oh. Yeah, we should answer that. Hello, it's your dad. Work to exhaustion when you're young. You ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. You have your ATM card? Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero at least. Slam. Beep. There you go. So, Ness's dad acts as your save point. He'll record your adventure, create a record of your adventure. Good night, sleep tight. You can end the game, and you'll get. Then you can just turn it off or continue. All right. Let's actually get into some combat. You can see that the enemies walk around on the... Turn around. You can see that the enemies walk around on the map, or fly around, or whatever. This will let you see the enemies. If they spot you, they'll run after you, or when you get to a certain distance from them. You have auto fight, which will automatically do the fights for you. Run away, defend, which will lessen damage for one turn. Goods, which are your items. Sigh, which is like your magic, but I don't know any. And bash, which is your attack. Some characters have different options here, but since I'm using a bat, bash is an option that I have. Sparky growled and lunged forward. Pokey played dead. Ow. Whack! Pokey is barking, Sparky is barking. Pokey complained to me, and I hit the coil snake. The coil snake became tame. And I got 1 EXP. Woo! If you need to heal, just go back home, and you'll be able to heal there. Hi, Snake. Just keep an eye on your HP. Sparky charged forward. Smash! That is the critical hit. Ow. Just missed. Well, that's a shame. Pokey thought to himself, if you haven't noticed, Pokey is doing absolutely nothing. Missed again. Man, I just cannot hit the snake. The snake, yeah. Pokey used me as a shield. There we go. The bash command, since I'm using a bat, has a chance to critical hit. Hungry already? Why don't you have some steak? Pokey, you don't like steak, do you? Too bad! Thanks, Mom. And yes, whatever you chose as your favorite food, that is what you will eat at home to fully restore your HP. Now there's this enemy. This is the Spiteful Crow. Yes, it is a crow with a bow tie and shades. Spiteful Crow has a big grin on its face. Get him, Sparky! Pokey acted all innocent. Whack! Spiteful Crow pecked at your eyes. Just missed. Good. That's its basic attack. Ah. Ow! Now the crow hurts quite a bit. Smash. And that's that. 3 EXP. Now that'll be enough to gain a level. After the enemy left to suppress it, the crows will leave cookies a lot. So you can get a free cookie. And you get this music. Since level is now 2. Offense went up by 2. Maximum HP went up by 1. Maximum PP went up by 1. Sin realized the power of Life Up Alpha. Life Up Alpha is a really good move for me to know. It costs 5 PP, so I can cast it twice. But it basically is a heal. It's, you know, appropriate that I know a healing spell, right? For those of you that know the channel. And we will eat some steak. and save, because I'm going to end this episode here. Our dad deposited, or my dad deposited $13 in the account. Take away what you've spent, you should now have $43 in the bank. Basically, this is how you get money. You don't actually get money, the enemies don't drop money, but whenever you beat an enemy, Dad just sends me cash for it. He's awesome that way. And I'm going to select continue anyway, but I'm going to end this episode here. Next time, we'll actually progress the plot and go along with that. I just wanted to get all of the introduction stuff out of the way. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you get a slight sense of how the game is going to be already with some of the talking is gone. We don't have anything else. So you see, offense went up by 2, so there's that. You can see the amount of experience points you need for the next level. I have 5, and I need 12 more for the next level. Also on this menu, you can find out about the moves. Life Up Alpha restores 100 HP to a person. That's right. Even this really young version of me was a really good healer. And yeah, that's gonna do it. Until the next episode, I hope you will continue to join me for this journey. Trust me, it's going to get really crazy. There's a lot of fun to be had with this game. The items and weapons and enemies are all very interesting because there's a lot of real world stuff, and then there's some out of this world stuff that we'll be fighting and getting for items. It's just a really fun journey. I hope you'll join me for it. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.